This is in no way my attempt to justify my comic book obsession. And this story, I really, really like. Artwork, the storytelling. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Pull List, your source for all things comic book and comic book related stuff on YouTube. My name's Travis. Now I should have known that I'd be very, very tempted to make comic book related videos around the time of the San Diego Comic-Con, but this is just way too big a news to pass up, and I already did one about Avengers. The follow-up to the Man of Steel will be called Batman vs. Superman. Or Superman vs. Batman. They haven't really figured out the logistics of the title, or even if that's going to be the title. And I don't get why they just don't call it World's Finest, but whatever, it's just a title. The Dark Knight will battle the Man of Steel. Now remember when I said this a while back? The biggest Achilles heel of the Justice League of America movie is that there aren't enough solo movies beforehand. Other than this year's Man of Steel, there are no other movies that are leading right into the Justice League of America movie. Now I'm not quite sure. This is actually a formidable step in the right direction. Well played, Warner Brothers, well played. Now I will say this, Marvel movies have always been better at dropping little tidbits about a larger universe. At the end of Iron Man, just offhandedly kind of mentioning the Avengers Initiative before it was even a physical thing. Meanwhile, Warner Brothers has been talking about making a Justice League movie for years, and there was no mention at all in Man of Steel, just nothing. Now, like I said, Batman vs. Superman might not be the actual working title of the film. It might not even be Superman vs. Batman. It might be something like The Dark Knight vs. the Man of Steel, or something shorter like Bats vs. Supes, or Batman of Steel. Somebody call Warner Brothers, I'm on a roll. And this is an interesting play for DC and Warner Brothers. I was definitely not expecting a Batman vs. Superman movie, but it makes a lot of sense if you understand Batman as a comic book character. If there's one thing about Batman, it's that he's paranoid, like severely, detrimentally paranoid. Like to the point of never letting anyone get close, sure, but if you've ever seen the Justice League movie Doom or know anything about the Justice League Tower of Babel, you know just how paranoid he can be. He comes up with a way to defeat every single member of the Justice League, just in case one of them got too powerful for their own good. Yes, even Superman. Kryptonite bullets, huzzah. And I think that's exactly how Batman would feel as soon as he finds out that someone like Superman is roaming the planet. He might get too powerful, how will I stop him? In the recent comic book series and video game Injustice, Superman takes it upon himself to protect the world by essentially turning it into a police state, and Batman tries to take him down. Look at Superman on his throne being all police statey. And Superman and Batman butting heads, that is nothing new. There are loads of old comics of Superman and Batman being pit against each other. Like I said, Batman thinks Superman could get too powerful, so he tries to take him out. That's where the versus comes in. Bruce is not going to easily accept the fact that Clark is this alien godsend who's just here to help humanity. That seems kind of suspicious, don't you think? But like any superhero good guy fight, they're probably just going to fight against each other, then join together to fight a common goal, and then realize that they have a bunch in common, and then they join forces, and then they want to start a Justice League, that old chestnut. Well, what do you guys think? Do you have any better title suggestions than Batman vs. Superman? And what would you like to see happen in the movie? Leave your comments in the section down below. Zack Snyder, who helmed Man of Steel, will co-write this with David Goyer, who will then pen the screenplay. The role of Batman has not currently been cast yet, and no, Christian Bale will not be returning to the couch, and I doubt Joseph Gordon-Levitt will either. Post-production is expected to start in 2014 with an expected release date of summer 2015. So now Avengers will have some competition. Once again, thank you for watching another episode of The Pull List and helping fuel my comic book obsession, and you will see more of me soon. Oh, and if after the credits Batman doesn't walk into a bar up to, I don't know, the Flash sitting there drinking and go, "I want to talk to you about the Justice League Initiative," I'm going to be very disappointed.